Hello, my name is Caleb Hardy. I belong to On Fire Christian Church. My pastor is Pastor Chuck Salvo. I would like to thank Pastor Parsley for the opportunity to preach behind this sacred desk. Today I would like to share an expository sermon. We'll call it Like a Virgin. And the topic I'm discussing today is forgiveness. So let's jump right into Jeremiah. So Jeremiah, at the start of the book, he's warning Israel that they need to clean up their ways because they're worshiping idols. They're doing everything that they want, pretty much all the stuff that God doesn't want them to do. They're even like sacrificing children on altars and stuff. It's pretty serious. They're practicing witchcraft. It's pretty bad. So he's warning them that they got to stop, or the Babylonians are going to come and capture them and stuff. And as we know, as we read through the book, that people just mocked him. They didn't really listen to him. And sure enough, they eventually do get captured by the Babylonians, but we're not there yet. We're right here in chapter 2, where God is just kind of giving Jeremiah some of the first things to say to the nation of Israel. And in this long-winded speech here, we got that the Lord's telling Jeremiah to tell him. He's saying, "How can you say, I am not polluted. I have not gone after the Baals. See your way in the valley. Know what you have done. You are a swift dromedary breaking loose in her ways." A dromedary is a riding camel. They're made for like racing or just getting somewhere really quickly. So God is telling the nation, he's saying, you're fast. Not in the good way though. Let's move on. He says, "A wild donkey used to the wilderness that sniffs at the wind in her desire. In her time of mating, who can turn her away? All those who seek her will not weary themselves. In her month, they will find her." So he's telling the nation of Israel that she is like a wild donkey in heat. She's fast to run into the wilderness, fast as a dromedary, and as horny and loose as a donkey in heat. God is calling the nation of Israel a whore, flat out, and that's that's pretty serious. That's pretty serious when God calls you a whore. So this is the state of the nation. So they don't listen to Jeremiah. In fact, they just mock him and whatever. So they get captured by the Babylonians, and so during the time that they're being captured, Jeremiah delivers another word from the Lord and lets them know that, because he's already told them that they're going to be in captivity for 70 years and then they'll come out. Well, the Lord has a little more to say to them. And so we're going to jump all the way to Jeremiah 31. And he says a lot of really nice things here, but I want to focus on something in particular. Here we are. "The Lord has appeared of old to me, saying, yes." Well, okay, first of all, this at the top of 31, God is saying he will be the God for all the families of Israel, and they shall be his people. So these are the same people that he just called fast, loose whores. And he says, "The Lord has appeared of old to me, saying, yes, I have loved you with an everlasting love. Therefore, with loving kindness I have drawn you. Again, I will build you, and you shall be rebuilt, O Virgin of Israel." Well, which is it, God? Because if you're a whore, you're not a virgin. So what this is this is a reference to the fact to the restoring power of our God, because he says, "Again, I will build you, and you shall be rebuilt." And he's telling them that he's going to restore them to such an extent that all of their past iniquities are completely forgiven. And then as we go further in this chapter, we get a lot of prophetic stuff about Jesus Christ and how he'll form a new covenant through Jesus. But right here, even before Jesus's time, the Lord he's Jesus is God, so he's the same guy. Guy. Well, he's the same person, and it's in his heart to restore to the point where it's like none of your past sins ever happened. Now, of course, that requires a heart for change, And, either you can wait until after you've been punished for 70 years and then feel sorry, or you can go ahead and recognize that you've sinned and get to that state so God can restore you. All right, I'm out of time, y'all. Thanks for listening. Have a great night.